Race fans, we want to welcome you once again to Gravity Throttle Racing, and here we are at Shavano Mountain Raceway.
That was my co-host Aaron Take, and I am Richard Gere. You're looking at the signs of our 4 competitors who will be competing in Group 2 of the Sweet 16. They come from many different states, and Aaron is going to introduce you to all of them. But the fans are coming, and they're even elevating themselves. Aaron, take it away.
On the outside lane, from Oregon, is GTR Racing, and that's Giorgio driving that Audi e-tron wagon. Next to him, from Knobby Ridge Racing, is the number 4 seed, and that's Victor Fastlane. He's driving a 2017 Audi RS6 Avant. And now, the number 3 seed from FPD Racing is Killa Kowalski, driving a 71 Datsun 510. On the inside, from Canada, White Knuckle Motoring Speed Shop is the Crazy Canuck, and he's driving a 1994 Audi Avant. Who is your favorite, ladies and gentlemen?
That's right. It is nerve-wracking time, and children, grab your favorite stuffed animal because you're going to need to squeeze them tight. This is very on the needle thread excitement, and there goes Killa Kowalski pulling down the Joker lane in the lead, and nice drift by Giorgio. He's making his way around and over the jump. He's looking good. Here comes Killa Kowalski, and it's going to be Killa taking the pass on runway 3, and down he goes around the big U. Giorgio's not left the scene. He's behind him. And wow, look at that pass, an incredible pass. Giorgio takes the win. Killa Kowalski in second. Victor Fastlane in third, and our Canadian has not been able to finish.
Let's take a look now at the instant replay package. And look how close things are over the start. All 4 of them right in together. Now take a look at Victor Fastlane. As he just elevates himself, he loses momentum, and that's where Killa just blasted out in the lead. Not a very good drift at all by Victor, but he does continue to come down the track, and that's important. Now as they're making their way down, here comes the Canadian trying to catch up to Victor. And there we see Killa bump into the wall. That's all it took. Giorgio was ready to pounce, and he does. Giorgio with GTR Racing has the lead with 4, and Killa is in second.
If you did not get your popcorn after the first round of racing, you better grab it quick. Round 2 is about to begin. Now this time, we have Victor Fastlane on the outside, and the Canadian's in the lead. There goes Killa Kowalski. He's got the lead now, and it is Giorgio down the Joker lane first. Nice drift by Killa, but what an amazing pass by Victor Fastlane. Victor has the lead now around the main lanes, and here comes the speedy Giorgio. Ooh, wow, there's a bunch of hitting going on, and Giorgio manages to fend off the other drivers. Victor Fastlane is off, but now Giorgio comes through in first. Killa backs in second. Here come the other drivers, and it's going to be Victor Fastlane in third, and Crazy Canuck in fourth.
Leading up to the end of the group racing, Killa Kowalski did have some problems with the drifting, but that looked great. But we have seen Victor Fastlane take advantage before, and he did it again. You gotta love how Giorgio is just holding them all off. Now a little bit of push there from behind by the Canadian, Crazy Canuck, helps Victor to finish the race. Everyone finishes this time, and G-Force has the lead. Crazy Canuck better get moving.
Well, the drivers continue to rotate. They're back at the starting gate, and now on the outside is Killa Kowalski. Victor Fastlane has the inside lane. There's the green light. A nice start by the Canadian. Crazy Canuck has the lead. That was a great reaction time. He's holding it well, past all the others, and it's a tight race down the Joker lane, but what a great drift, and Killa has overdrifted. Crazy Canuck has a nice lead coming around the S-turns, and he has the lead down runway 3. Here comes Victor Fastlane. Victor's going to pull up nearby, but Crazy Canuck continues to hold that lead and is stretching it out. He spins around, comes through in first place, and we don't know who took second. That was awfully close. Killa Kowalski does manage to finish.
Well, race fans, we'll pick it up here with the overhead camera, and Victor Fastlane, Giorgio, they're fast. But look how well the Canadian did around the main lanes, and that's why he was so far ahead. Now, usually the Joker lanes give you more momentum coming down the runway, but neither Giorgio, Victor Fastlane, or Killa right there could catch him. Now coming in, it's going to be Victor Fastlane taking second place. Victor will add 3 more points, but after 3 races, Giorgio with a 3rd place finish still leads with 10.
Well, race fans, I tell you what, it feels like we are rushing through these races. That's what happens when you've got the nerves. And now, a slow start by Giorgio, but here he comes, and he's on his side now. And Victor Fastlane is pulling down in the lead on the Joker lane. There's a nice drift by Crazy Canuck, but Killa seems to have momentum. I think he's going to come out first, and he does. He'll be first onto the runway. In second place is the Crazy Canuck, and he is now catching Killa Kowalski. Will he pass him this time? Killa's holding on and will come in first. Crazy Canuck in second, and oh no, Victor Fastlane is stuck on the scrambler.
Well, you gotta love, you don't have to love the fast forwarding of the video, but you gotta love how Giorgio made up for lost time. That is until he got stuck in the snow sideways. Look at Crazy Canuck. He'll win a tournament, and that was a gorgeous drift, and once again, look at him around the S-turns, pulling in tight. He did everything he could to try to catch Killa Kowalski, and Killa is fast, but look at how the Crazy Canuck comes in here and is right on his bumper. It's a fun duel to watch them race. As we approach the halftime, Killa Kowalski has the lead with 11, and G-Force, Giorgio is right behind.
Harvey, oh, Billy, hold my beer, guys.
Race fans, last week we showcased all the amazing drifts that have been happening during the group races. The judges have selected the 4 finalists, and it was up to you to pick the best performing drift. Well, the winner is Lucas from EP Videos. Lucas, what would you like to say to all these wonderful racing fans?
Oh, wow. Thank you, Aaron. And I just want to give a special shout out to all my friends and fans and say, stay rad.
I want to take you back to this moment. You were in Group 12, and it was race number 6.
Yeah, coming around that right turn in the snow, I just didn't take the best line, and I found myself a good distance behind that 510 wagon. And then I saw him drift and hit the wall and spin, and I knew I just had to drift early. So my speed felt just right, and I laid into that drift, and it felt like butter.
Well, congratulations. That was some real eye candy. We're ready to unveil your trophy.
Oh, I can't wait. Wow, that is huge. I don't know what to say. How'd you even get that here?
Oh, Billy from the Hold My Beer guys trucked it over from Mile High Stadium in Denver. You know, that's where it was built.
Oh? Are they gonna haul it all the way to my house in Grand Junction?
Absolutely. You're responsible for getting it inside your house, though.
Oh?
All right, folks, give it up for Lucas from EP Videos.
Okay. Oh, that's an awkward stare. Yeah, I think we didn't think that through very well, or at least Billy didn't. But congratulations, Lucas, for getting a gigantic lighted trophy, and we are now into the second half of racing. Race fans, you know this. Victor Fastlane in the catbird seat, and Giorgio, they'll have a chance for extra points over the train, and look at that. Victor Fastlane just had a gorgeous drift, and he collects 4 extra points. I think we saw Giorgio get caught up there. I don't see him right now, but Victor has... There's the Canadian. Crazy Canuck coming in, and right behind Victor, in third place is Killa Kowalski. Okay, Victor's going to take the win. The Canadian in second, and Killa in third.
Race fans, let's begin up here at the top and watch Giorgio just fail to make any sort of drift. Wow, that is very uncharacteristic of Giorgio as he is stuck now. That's going to be a real miss. We'll see where he ends up, and Killa got slowed up around that sharp right turn. The Canadian, Crazy Canuck has been looking good around the Big U and down the track, and look at him just about pull off the victory. But after 5 rounds of racing, Knobby Ridge Racing, Victor Fastlane has the lead with 15.
And so, race fans, remember, this is the first race. Race number 5 was the first over the train. There are more, and Victor Fastlane will have his second attempt. Killa will have his first. It was good for Victor Fastlane to take advantage of that, and now it's Killa Kowalski's turn. And here, as they come around, that's a good drift. Killa has a great drift, and somehow Victor Fastlane managed to get through. 3 points and 2 points for both of them. There goes the Canadian, and he's heading down, and wow, everybody's past Killa. Killa is further behind. We're not sure what happened to him. Crazy Canuck comes through in first, and sliding in, as we say, like a boat. In second place will be Giorgio, and third place, Victor Fastlane.
Race fans, let's break this race down. And we begin with Killa Kowalski getting a great start from the catbird seat, and then a wonderful drift, a lucky twirl by Victor Fastlane. Now, there's 3 points by Killa, but something happens. As he makes his way out here, watch carefully, Killa Kowalski enters the runway, but then seems to get slowed up. And it could be the berm at the edge of the runway, but there goes Victor passing him, and then Giorgio sideswipes him, spins him back into the berm, and he ends up losing momentum. It is Victor Fastlane that takes advantage of both trips over the train and now leads with 19.
The opportunity to get extra points is really proving to be a stumbling block for most of these drivers. Victor has had both of his chances now. Kowalski on the outside is now ready for a second attempt. He has a slow start. Oh my goodness, he's already slid in the snow and is out of the race. Giorgio is pulled out in the lead, and now Crazy Canuck will have his first attempt over the train. Another great drift. I think he got 3 points there, and he's coming around. Look at that. Crazy Canuck has the lead. Here comes Victor. Victor's getting loose and skids out on the runway, and Crazy Canuck is now heading down the scrambler and will take first place. That was a great run. Where are the other drivers? Oh my goodness.
And for Crazy Canuck, everyone stood still while he took full advantage. This is going to be quite a shakeup again, as we see Kowalski get stuck. And there, look at that beautiful drift. The Crazy Canuck is going to collect 4 extra points. Race fans, he touches the line on top of the boxcar, and here we see the others coming down onto the runway, but Crazy Canuck holds the lead while Victor Fastlane and check out Victor Fastlane and Giorgio. As they're coming around the big U, they get tangled up, and that's why we did not see them come in. 8 more points will go to Crazy Canuck. He now holds the lead by 4 with 1 race remaining.
And race fans, this is going to be hard to believe, but Kowalski and Giorgio both have 13 points. Neither of them can catch our leader. Only Victor Fastlane can catch if Crazy Canuck DNFs, and he wins. Right now, Giorgio's looking great as he's spinning, coming down, drifting well, and there Crazy Canuck is right behind him, but Crazy Canuck is stuck at the exit of Mesa Butte. Here comes Kowalski, and he's battling with Giorgio. Boy, this is just like the first couple of races. We're back to these two, pairing it up and coming through, and whoa, I don't even know who won, but one of those two won, and Victor will take third. Ladies and gentlemen, even though Crazy Canuck DNF'd, go ahead, Aaron.
Well, and if you watch here, it's a beautiful drift. Crazy Canuck just gets a little bit tipped sideways, and we'll watch it again here. There's Killa pulling ahead of Victor Fastlane on the Joker lane, but there, just a little bit of a shakeup as he is caught up in that narrowing of the road after Mesa Butte. Who would have figured? He DNFs, and Kowalski is going to take the win on this race. Giorgio will take second. This is your final score, ladies and gentlemen. Crazy Canuck will move on to the finals. Congratulations.
Group 2, with all of the ups and downs, gets spun around, and Crazy Canuck will come out into the final 4. And race fans, we want to take a minute and thank Kowalski, Giorgio, and Victor Fastlane. You made this competition fantastic. We're going to go on to Group 3. We have Numbskull Racing, Hot Nuts Diecast, Dubious Diecast, and Live Young Diecast.
Race fans, are you tracking?